easiest international gateway into Valmorel is Geneva Airport. You can also fly into Lyon or Chambéry, and if you're traveling by train, the closest station is Moutier. From there, we organize pre-booked private transfers, a door-to-door service from the airport or train station, straight to your accommodation in Valmorel. Valmorel is divided into 7 connected areas, and once you understand the layout, getting around is very straightforward. First is Fontaine. It sits to the side of the main village center, but it has excellent ski access. The Lanchet chairlift takes you straight into the ski area, and a blue run brings you back down towards the village. Fontaine has a ski school meeting point for private lessons only, no group departures. Just above that is La Forêt, a quieter residential area, still well connected, but also a little out of the way depending on where you're staying. And again, it's not the most practical for ski school meeting points. The heart of Valmorel is Le Bourg, the main pedestrian village center and home to Rue du Bourg, where you'll find the shops, cafes and restaurants. This is also where the resort feels the most convenient day to day. You've got the tourism office, the main ski school offices like OSF, and plenty of practical services all in one place. It's the best area to stay in my opinion, especially for families. I recommend staying at Résidence Anitea and the Résidence and Hotel Akoya. Over here is Crèvecoeur, a key area above Le Bourg. If you're staying near the Pierrefort gondola, you've got a very straightforward connection into the ski area, but this sector is quite spread out. And this is where the Télébourg is really handy. It's a small cable car that links from La Tour in Le Bourg up to Crèvecoeur, and then continues across towards Le Motet. Next is Planchamp, just above the Planchamp gondola. It's a very practical base. You can ski straight down to the gondola and you're quickly into the wider ski area. And getting back is easy too. You've got skiing access, or from Rue du Bourg, you can hop on the Télébourg and ski back down to your property. Up higher is Le Motet, a very practical ski base, and importantly, there's a ski school meeting point here. So if you're doing lessons, it can make more sense than Planchamp. And finally, Le Bois de la Croix, where Club Med is located. We don't work with Club Med. I prefer clients to experience the local village, restaurants, mountain restaurants and bars, rather than an all-inclusive setup. If ski school is a priority, the easiest bases are Le Bourg, Le Motet and Crèvecoeur. Only if you're close to the Pierrefort gondola, that is. And just through this passage, just there, you'll have access to the Télébourg, which is like a little lift that goes at the top, and you'll be able to access towards Club Med, Valmorel and so on. So this is where you end up. So it's pretty much the beginning of Rue du Bourg, beginning of the village. There she goes. Bienvenue à Valmorel. Merci. Loads of nice, lively tapas bar restaurants. It's open late at night as well. It's got really good food, Mexican type of food. Really nice place to eat. Got the typical boulangerie, pâtisserie there as well. Chemist, everything you need really. Restaurant, terrace. Got a little distillery there as well. Really nice spirits. Let's have a little quick look inside. That's it. Bonjour. Merci. Wow, it smells so good. So many different perfumes. C'est assez unique comme magasin.
On espère.
On espère, ouais. Vous faites tout maison ici?
Ouais.
On m'en a parlé à Anouk, Valmorel. Routier m'en a parlé, a dit que vous avez des boissons extraordinaires. Ouais.
Les cueilleurs distillateurs, on va cueillir sur Valmorel et les matières premières.
Oui.
Et une distille sur place. On a bien infusé suivant une cueillette.
Ok. Let's have a look inside. This looks really good. In your shop apparently. Got really good quality food. Bonjour. Ça vous dérange pas que je filme? Non, allez-y. Merci. Look at all that cheese. It looks amazing. Look at that. It's beautiful cheese. another little stairway just there down there to get to the Akoya hotel. So that's another little alley up the stairs and then straight to the village, Rue du Bourg. Look at that coziness, little restaurant, little raclette outside, traditional way of eating raclette. La table du berger. That looks pretty cool. You got the Valmorel tourism office as well. If you've got any questions or any information about the resort, they'll be able to point you to the right direction. You have two little supermarkets as well, so Spa and Sherpa. So you don't really need to go into down in the valley. So I would say from Valmorel, it's probably Moutier, one of the biggest supermarket here. If you're just here for a week, there's two supermarkets, tiny supermarkets. They're just enough. Plus you have so many restaurants, so many little cafes, pizza shops, really nice food in Valmorel. So for 1 week, you can also go and see the delis and get yourself like a roasted chickens like these ones. Bonjour, ça va?
Bien et vous?
Très bien, merci.
Bon.
Ça vous dérange pas, je filme?
Eh ben, allez.
Allez. Merci, bonne journée.
Beaucoup,
Au revoir.
journée, au revoir.
That's the little stair access from the Akoya hotel and apartments. As you can see, I'm right in the heart of the village already. Beautiful, nice pedestrian village. Valmorel is really pretty. It's one of a kind. There's not really many ski resorts or villages like that in France, in the French Alps. It's got its unique charm, nice and cozy. Doesn't get crowded. Even during February's peak school holidays, it's not that crowded on the slopes. You wait maximum 5 minutes if there's a big queue, but that's about it. And then from here, you'll see the main access to the gondola, which is roughly about probably 150 meters, 200 meters roughly. And then you can see the access just there. You got the gondola just there. Tiny little hill to walk up, but no big deal really to access the slopes. And you're not allowed to ski in the village, so they do have a little barrier, like that skier just there, can't go past, just to keep it safe for the pedestrian only village. And from here you also have access from the Anitia. So this is the other side of the Anitia residents and apartments. They got their own ski shop in there. So we've got contracts with ski sets. You'll find them everywhere throughout the French Alps. They're good quality skiing and snowboarding. So there you go. There's the access from Akoya and Anitia to get to the slopes. And you got the beautiful village. Let's go and have another look. I'll show you around. There's a few little good restaurants that I'll point out as well that you must try when you're here. They're really tasty. And surprisingly, Valmorel has one little nightclub as well, The Sound, which I wasn't aware of. So it can get a little bit lively. They've got a few little bars. If you're here for a week, there's plenty, definitely. So the ski area is quite big as well. It's linked with Saint-François-Longchamp. And Saint-François-Longchamp is more on the sunny side, and Valmorel has a bit more of a shade, slightly north facing, I believe. And you get a bit more shade. The snow retains a little bit better on the Valmorel side. And let's go have a look and walk through the village. Got the OSF as well just there, where you can book your ski schools. They do plenty of activities as well. So you can do snowshoeing, paragliding, all that type of stuff. The OSF is a good ski school. It's the main ski school in France. L'École de ski français. And you got the lift ticket office just there, just nearby the gondola. You got the slopes that leads to the village, right next to the Planchamp gondola. So that's your main arrival for the village centre. And then you just turn down there on the right. And you got a little luge track just down there as well for the kids. So pretty much in the center of the village. Small little hill for the kids to have fun. This is the Résidence Sanitaire. So just on the side of it, we saw the ski set shop earlier, just outside anyway, and then you got the apartments. That's just the side of the building, which gives you a little view of the mountain, part of the village, and right next to the luge slope for the kids, so perfect for families with young children. There's lots of little shortcuts everywhere you go. So this is just cutting from where I was, where the luge for kids are. And you got a little shortcut to get to the center of town just through here. So lots of little shortcuts everywhere you go in Valmorel, very handy. Another little shortcut, little stairs. All right, let's head up and start exploring the Grand Domaine ski area. Look at this snow, so good. Small little dumping. Oh, I'm going to catch that T-bar. I'm going to go in the free ride section. Hopefully that's open. Cross over. Hate T-bars. Nice day. It's a Saturday, so it's departure day for a lot of the apartments. So it shouldn't be too crowded on the slopes since people are arriving and departing. Might get a few freshies maybe. We'll see. Go and join that section over there. It's got a nice free ride sector. Basically, it's all the way up there. Look at the views, so nice. It's overcast, but the visibility is good. I love when you have snow on the trees. It makes it so nice. This is quite a long T-bar. Woohoo! Get a bit of powder on the side of the slopes. Not much though, it's only about 10 centimeters, if that, sometimes 5-10 centimeters. Not great, you can still feel not the crust, but the hard pack just underneath the small layer of snow. So it can be deceiving on the side when you think, oh yeah, that's powder, but yeah, it's not really great. You need a good 15-20 centimeters really to really enjoy powder, in my opinion. 5-10 centimeters, it's just like a small little tiny layer, but better than nothing. I'm not sure if I'll go in that free ride section if it's all crusty. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. We'll check it out when we get to the top over there after another T-bar. Almost at the top. Oh, my arm's starting to keel from the GoPro holding it. Ah, finally done. Woo. So beautiful. Look at that scenery. So nice.
Going to follow that cat track and then go to that T-bar. So that's the freeride section I was talking about. It's kind of on, just side slopes really. It's not really off-piste, although it's off-piste I guess. Alright, let's go. Whoa, it's not really powder, it is a bit of powder. Oh yeah, I guess it's a bit of fresh. Woo! Little mini powder run. That was fun, not many people around, just a side slope I guess. Slightly off piste. So that's a freeride section on the right. Looks a bit grassy, you can see a few little sticks, so probably won't go off piste today. But even the slope wasn't groomed, so you got a bit of freshies there. That'll be fun. Not much snow, obviously. Right or left? Got people having little powder runs. I wish I came a little earlier. Oh, that would have been so good first on that slope. Looks like you got, yeah, a good 10, 15 even there. Fire up. Ooh, this is gonna be fun. Oh, I hate T-bars though. Not very comfortable. Should have a chairlift here. That'd be so good. So much fun! Woo! No one on the slopes. Woo! Look at that! Woo! Woo! Almost stacked. A bit of crust. Wow, so good. Tira fort gondola, let's go. Oh, that's where I came out from before when I was on that little paddle run. Got the club measures there. The Col du Motet, which is the highest point, highest accessible point via lift, chairlift in Valmorel, so it's 2,403 meters. Little seat there to take photos of viewpoints, and you also got another viewpoint over there. I'll have a look at that in a few seconds, but this is pretty cool. One of those old school chairs, and you can see Valmorel all the way down in the valley just there. Really nice view, really beautiful. Gives you a good idea of the layout. You got Valmorel all the way down the bottom. Valmorel is much bigger than I expected. I mean, so used to the big ski resorts like the Three Valley or Teen Valley's there, 300 kilometers and so on, 600 kilometers for the Three Valley, Paradis Ski, all that. But Valmorel and Saint-François-Longchamp is quite big actually. I think it's about 175 kilometers of slope, something like that. So combining the two resorts, it's really big. For a week, there's way more than enough for both ski areas combined. Le Grand Domaine, it's called, from Valmorel. So if you're here for a week, Valmorel is great for families, beginners and so on, but still there's plenty to do for intermediate and advanced skiers, and you got a few free ride spots on the side of the chairlift, so you don't have to trek or anything. So it's quite nice. Really, really nice. Nice ski area after a little bit of fresh snow overnight as well, 10 centimeters. Mwah, perfect. Let's go riding. So here we are, the viewpoint to look at. You got some nice chairs that like tilt on an angle, just relax in the sun. Look at that. Really nice viewpoint. Just relax in the sun. Obviously today is not really warm and a clear sky day, but around lunchtime, spring skiing, or it's nice and blue sky. Just relax in the sun for about half an hour, have your lunch. They're actually going to be building a little picnic. Little cuddy over there, little house where they have microwaves, and not finished yet, but you'll be able to have picnics, heat up your meals and so on. Have your lunch right here in the sun. So this is fairly new. Valmorel, cool little chairs. There's lots, but assuming you can go down on the bench. That's pretty good on the side of the slope, just by the T-bar. Freshies, fresh powder. Maybe 10-20 centimeters. Pretty cool. Gonna catch the Madeleine Cherries, I think, and go to the top of the border with Saint-François-Longchamp. See if we're gonna get more freshies, side tracks, side slopes.
Là, c'est beau. Hein.
Look at the crowds. Super, merci. So good, empty slopes. Even in peak seasons, you don't really wait in the lines, maybe max 5 minutes apparently in February time during the French school holidays, but just no crowds on the slopes. It's so nice. Beautiful views. Let's keep going. Ah, c'est cool dans la forêt.
I'm at Les Voiles du Nant. They've got a really nice outdoor terrace where you can have a nice drink and have a beautiful view of the Valmorel Ski area. And they've got a really nice restaurant inside as well, so if the weather's bad, come inside and have a look. It's got really nice food, but the outdoor terrace is really nice. Got like nice lounges. It's all fresh, seems pretty new. And I'm about to sample some really good food. I'm gonna have a little tartiflette, I think I've ordered for lunch, and then a little Beaufort, tarte de Beaufort for entree, which should be quite nice. Local beer of the Mont Blanc, and then we might try a bit of white wine as well. So go and have a look, have a nice feed.
faut tous les plans. Rapprocher.
Very nice. Tarte de Beaufort, bit of cheese, got a nice little salad. Really beautiful. We're gonna have a tartiflette, so we'll see how that goes after that, but it's looking good so far. So good. So tartiflette is a traditional dish in the mountains. And you've got reblochon, which is knuckle cheese from around the surrounding valleys. We've got germany, potatoes, as well as lardon or bacon, the equivalent. And it's a nice little baked dish, keeps you warm. Really, really beautiful. You got a nice little salad, so you can digest it all. So very nice. Tartiflette at Les Voiles du Nant. Beautiful. Salty. Just outside Les Voiles du Nant on the terrace, we just had a beautiful lunch, and I'm here with Anouk from Valmorel, Domaine Ski Valmorel, which they look after the lift tickets and the mountain basically.
Yeah.
So can you tell me a bit more about yourself? Are you from around here? Have you been in Valmorel for a long time?
I've been born here and I've been working in Valmorel for 5 years now.
Wow.
And yeah, Valmorel is amazing.
Well said. What's special about Valmorel? Like, what makes it different compared to other ski resorts in France, for example?
I think what's really unique in Valmorel is that it's a really small resort, and so it's really cozy, and you just have to enjoy small things, and it's the ambience.
Yeah.
Is
the atmosphere,
warm,
yeah.
and the atmosphere is it feels just like home
Oh,
whenever
nice.
you're on holidays.
Apart from the skiing, which is really great, what type of activities are there that you can do in Valmorel apart from skiing?
There are a lot of off-ski activities, just like snowshoeing, ski touring, but there are also more fun activities like snow tubing, snake lease,
Oh, nice.
snow kart, and if you want something more to enjoy the view, we have a really nice zip line.
Zip line? Oh, nice.
Zip
Yes.
line.
Oh, we're going to be doing that this afternoon, aren't we?
Exactly.
Yes,
You're
I
going
can't
to
wait.
discover it soon.
Excellent. After a couple of genepi and a bit of wine, that should go down well. Cool. Well, it's a really nice day. Not that it's sunny, but it's snowing, and obviously you go to the mountains for the snow. So we're enjoying a beautiful view of the ski area. Cheers. Welcome to Valmorel. Now we have to drink. What did you get?
Limoncello.
Limoncello, cool. I got a genepi, a black genepi. Tastes pretty nice.
Nice?
Yeah.
Not too strong?
No, not too strong. Like herbal, nice herbal liquor. It's quite common genepi in France. If you're not aware of it, it's a really nice apéro or digestif.
Digestif.
Digestif more?
More.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Right. Goes down well. Cheers.
Cheers. Limoncello is really sweet.
Ouais.
I like it.
In terms of throughout the winter season, what are the key and special events you would say that are quite popular and kind of unique with Valmorel?
What's kind of unique is the Grand Odyssey, so it's
Yes.
sledge,
Dog sledding, yeah. Dog sledding race. Yeah.
And it's really beautiful to watch with all those little dogs. And we also have the Spartan race.
Tell me more about that. What's that?
It's unique in winter, only in Valmorel, and it's an obstacle course.
Okay.
So it's really challenging.
Okay,
but
so
it's really fun to do with the team.
And can anyone join the race? You don't have to
Totally.
be professional. You can just do it as an amateur. Yeah.
If you want to do results, maybe you have to train a bit
Sure.
before.
Yeah.
But if you just want to enjoy and challenge yourself, you can totally go with your friends, or everyone can join the course.
Okay. And when are those events? Which month or what time of the year?
The dog sledge race is in January, and the Spartan race is in March.
Okay. Oh, that'd be good. Just before spring skiing.
Exactly.
Perfect. Very nice. Thank you, Anouk.
Thank you.
I'm at La Tyrolienne in Valmorel. So La Tyrolienne is zip lining basically. And so we'll be trying a little bit of adrenaline activity in the snow. It's quite nice actually. The light's really beautiful. Got a bit of sun and a bit of snow. I'm not too sure how far it goes. what the stats are, but I'll go and ask and then see what they say. Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Ça va?
Ouais, bien et toi?
Très bien, je suis Gilles de Torsenate Travel. J'aimerais bien essayer la tyrolienne, Zip Line. Tu peux m'en parler un peu plus? C'est quoi la longueur? C'est quoi la vitesse? Ce genre de choses?
Eh bien là on a donc un câble qui fait 1,4 km de long, une descente qui dure entre 1 minute 30 et 2 minutes et on peut atteindre une vitesse jusqu'à 100 km/h.
Ok, wow, 100 km. C'est
Ouais.
impressionnant.
Et c'est une activité qu'on peut vivre à partir de 6 ans
Ok,
et il n'y a pas de limite d'âge bien évidemment.
ok. Et il faut réserver à l'avance ou on fait comment? On peut payer ici ou...
Alors on peut payer directement ici sur le site ou utiliser donc le web pour réserver.
Ok, super.
On retrouve la station après 1 heure de marche à peu près.
Ok, super.
Donc là, j'ai en train d'accrocher la longe de sécurité
Ouais.
et la poignée qui va te permettre de t'orienter sous la poulie.
Ok.
Allez, tu peux t'asseoir.
Je m'assois.
Ouais, vas-y. Les jambes bien en avant. Parfait. Allez, 3, 2, 1 et bon vol. Wouhou. Yes.
Je fais les 360.
Wouhou.
Yeah! Look at those views! Wow! I think I'm supposed to hold onto that cable as well, having going backwards. It's nice and cruisy. It was fast in the beginning, but pretty good right now. You can see the slopes down below. Right on. Ew. Oh, what a great activity. Very fun. And then you got your board and your skis as well, so then you don't miss out on skiing. It's great. Really handy. Woohoo! What an awesome thing to do. Super. Merci. Ah, mais c'est relax à la fin en plus. Ah, par contre, j'aimerais bien arriver un peu en avant. Ah ouais, ah là c'est mieux.
Vous avez à monter un tout petit peu.
Ouais,
C'était bien.
c'était super. Ouais. Un bon petit coup d'adrénaline et on voit bien le domaine, c'est magnifique.
C'est trop chouette, t'as vu?
Belle vidéo. Ouais. How was it?
It was really fun and the view was amazing.
The view is so good, isn't it? And so good you can take your board or your skis.
Yeah, so easy.
So handy. So 35 euros for this, it's like well worth it. Pretty cheap little winter activity. It's like a nice bit of adrenaline. Probably a must-do, I would say. If you like a bit of thrills, definitely try la tyrolienne zip lining in Valmorel. Do it. And then you just walk out straight onto the slope. Go and check out the photo as well. You've got your photo booth just there. So it does get sent by email, which is great. So digital photo, and then you also get a hard copy, which is pretty cool. Wow, awesome. Great shot, great photo. Valmorel, happy. So at the top of the Planchamp gondola, you've got quite a few activities. You can do a bit of paragliding over there. You got the zip line, which we did earlier. And then we've got the snow tubing just there. So I'm about to test out the snow tubing. Looks quite fun. There's two ways you can do it. So you can do it on the synthetic or you can do it on the snow. They currently only had the synthetic one, but it looks lots of fun. So let's go and check it out and have some fun. And once you reach the bottom, you just go down. There's a magic carpet and you just come back out just straight from here. So I'm at the top of the snow tubing. I'm about to try out this bad boy. I'm here with Eloise. So Eloise, can you tell me a bit more about the snow tubing?
You can sit down at the way and don't put any your hands and your foot,
Okay.
and you can do this. And after you can take the magic carpet
Okay.
to come back.
Okay, so you come back up this little thing that's there. Okay, sweet. And at the bottom, does it slow down? Is it fast or?
Yeah, it's very fast.
Tu peux me le dire en français?
68 km/h.
Wow, 68 kilometers an hour. That's pretty fast.
and now we have 55 kilometers.
Okay, that's good. All right, let's try this one. Super.
Pose pas tes mains ni tes pieds pour ralentir, tu verras, ça va ralentir. Let's go.
That was so good. I didn't know how that was going to go going backwards, but that was sick. I might do another one. There we go. So you just grab your tire. I don't know what you call it. What do you call that, by the way? I've got no idea. So you grab that and then you just walk to the carpet. There we are. Back on the magic carpet, going back up. Nice and easy. I think I might go for another ride. That was so good. It was nice. Merci beaucoup. All right, round two. Gonna have a little spin around on this one, see if there's any difference. Let's go.
Allez, let's go.
So good. I also forgot what the name of it was, but it's actually a donut. Couldn't remember in English what you call these little bad boys, but lots of fun. It slows down quite well. Pretty safe. You got some padding just there as well. Nice little activity. No tubing in Valmorel. Might try la table du berger for lunch. Love the decoration. I'll eat outside. It's really nice and cozy inside as well, but look at that. It looks pretty cool. Got a mountain burger with raclette cheese on it. Have a little beer and have a nice lunch. There we go, look at that. Nice juicy burger with raclette cheese, French fries. Oh yeah, let's dig in. Check out these tarte aux myrtilles. Blueberry tart, I guess. A little chignon white wine as well to go with it. But look at that plate. The plate's amazing. Pretty cool. Nice presentation. €8, so cheap. Wow, it's so sweet and buttery. So nice, so tasty, so worth it. If you've got a bit of space left in your tummy after this big burger, whatever you order for lunch, have a tarte aux myrtilles at the end. Really nice dessert, really tasty, delicious. Love it, nice and sweet. Welcome to Valmorel. I'm currently outside the Akoya hotel, which is a really nice 4-star hotel. That's where I'll be staying during this trip in Valmorel. I'll also be checking out the apartments and possibly the Résidence Anitea, which is located just over there. So the residences and apartments at the Akoya are 5-star, as well as the residence and apartments at Anitea 5-star. However, the hotel at the Akoya hotel where I'll be staying at is 4-star. So let's go and check it out. Got a little reception section, so you can park there, be dropped off by a private transfer and walk in straight to reception. And it's the same reception for the apartments as well as the hotel. As you can see, 4-star for the hotel and 5-star for the apartments. Let's go have a quick look inside. So this is the reception lounge when you walk in. We check out our room a little bit later, which is a deluxe room. And so located on the 2nd floor. I'll be room 202. But first we'll have a look at some of the facilities. So here we are in the ski room. All new and fresh, obviously. It's a brand new hotel. So you've got a large, quite rather large ski locker. Try to find 202, which is mine. There we are. So there's 202. and you use the key of the hotel room. That's the same. There we go. Pretty large. It's a very large ski locker. Oh, you even got little hangers, I guess, and boot warmers. That's the ski room done for you. So you walk out of the ski room, and pretty much you just walk towards the center by that little alleyway. So about 250 meters roughly, I would say 200 meters to the slopes, and back down this way. So when you walk out of the ski room, it's just down the left. You got a tiny little walk that goes straight up to the main street, Rue du Bourg, which is called. So you're right in the village center. This used to be an old parking. Now they've turned it into this brand new 4-star hotel and apartments, the Akoya Hotel. So, quick short walk. You can have a look. Rue du Bourg, it's a really beautiful little street, pedestrian only. You got snow right into that avenue, into that road, so which is quite nice. You've got nice little shops, little restaurants, little charcuterie, all the cheese, cured meats and so on. So here we are when you arrive in Rue du Bourg. Let's check out my room. So I'm in a deluxe room. I'm on the 2nd floor and I'm in room 202. So you enter with the keys, not the cards, so nice and old school. So here we are. Boom, got a nice wide hallway. Put your luggage there, plenty of space. Well, I got a very large, well, pretty large suitcase. Still plenty of space. Coat hanger, get your safe. Bathroom, nice, clean, neat bathroom. Obviously the hotel being pretty much brand new. Everything's gonna be nice and neat. Got coat hangers there. And very nice bathroom. Heated towel rack, yeah, nice and warm. And then you got the shower. Let's have a look inside. Now let's check out the room. Nice little photo there. Coffee machine, teas, nice big king bed. The well-presented bathrobes and slippers. Let's check out the balcony. Pretty decent sized balcony. It's got nice depth, not too small. So the beds can be twin, obviously. So you can have king or 2 single beds. Nice clean layout. It's a really nice 4-star. Got a half walk-in wardrobe, not really a walk-in wardrobe. Well, you can do one step, I guess, with a mirror, floor-to-ceiling mirror, and some shelves for storage on either side. So there we go, there's the deluxe room. Pretty nice, really nice actually, 4-star, really good, very impressed. There's no mini bar, that's alright. They've got a bar there, downstairs as well. You're provided with a welcome pack as well when you arrive. Just map and the layout of the hotel. So it's in 3 separate building sections and they're all connected via the 1st floor. You got the ski room here, this is reception. Where you enter from the hotel, so I'm located in this section, so level 2 you go up, but if you're in one of the apartments you might be the other buildings. Looks like a beautiful morning. The sun is about to rise. There's about 5 to 10 centimeters of snow last night. You can see a bit of snow on the trees. You can see the sun rising over there. Should be a very nice day, hopefully. Bit of blue sky, sun is almost out. And a little coating of fresh snow. Not a big dump or anything, but 5 to 10 centimeters is better than nothing. Time to get the day started. So time for some breakfast. Obviously, if you're staying in the apartments, it's not included, but you can pay extra to have the breakfast. It's in Chalet B. We're having a look. It's open from 7:30 in the morning until 10 a.m. And hopefully there's no one there so that I can film peacefully and show you around. Let's have a look. Another thing to think about as well. Ooh, bit of wind. Is that the hotel residence Akoya mentions that there is a restaurant, so that's where the breakfast is located. However, they don't do dinner, it's only breakfast only. So bear in mind when you have a look at the stats and the facility of the Akoya,
It's breakfast only at the restaurant, no dinner at all. But they do have a bar lounge. Yes, no one around. So good. So continental breakfast, but you can order your eggs, scrambled eggs or sunny side up or whatever you want. Bonjour. There we go, so that's the breakfast room at the restaurant of the Akoya, Residence and Hotel. Funny to see the chocolate croissant, pain chocolat, and croissant cut in half. Never see that usually, but they look nice. Sample some very soon after my bacon and eggs. Got my bathrobe and slippers, let's go and check out the spa. Fitness center here. Nice and fresh. I love brand new hotels. So good. Nice and spacious. Not many equipments, but at least it's spacious and you got a bit of everything. Weights, dumbbells, kettlebells, couple. All the latest technology, I guess. Yes, no one's here. Awesome, I can film. Quite a large pool, really. Yeah, pretty warm. Pretty nice. Deep enough, 160. Nice pool, spacious. Obviously there's no one around at the moment, but I'm sure it'll be packed in the afternoon. It's currently lunchtime. I thought I'd come back for lunch and have a bit of a look around the hotel, film all the facilities while there's no one around, while they're all on the slopes. That way you get a good idea of what it looks like and I get to film it. You also have a little sauna, I believe, hammam possibly. I'm assuming these days, yeah, you got a hammam and a sauna just there. Yes, there's no one around. Oh, wow. Showers. Is this an ice pool? That's funny. Woo, frozen. That is so cool. Ice bath without the ice. You got your hot tub there and swimming pool just there, so you get a bit of a view as well. That is very cool. I haven't seen one of those in the hotels yet. So Nordic bath, Scandinavian cold water bath, and your nice little sauna. Let's check it out. Ooh, that's hot. Yep, camera's gonna fog up so I won't stay long. And you got a hammam there, so I'll open and then close it all quite quickly. Wow. Pretty big one, nice and spacious. And here goes the fog. So there we are, that's the spa. So the spa de Akoya, which is for hotel residents, hotel guests and people staying in apartments as well, apartment guests. So there we go. There's the Akoya spa for you. Rather large change room, very handy, especially if you've got a late flight or late pickup. So you can go skiing, leave your luggage at reception, go skiing, come back, have a shower, go for a swim in the swimming pool, get changed, and then you're sweet as for your private transfer on the way home. So I was able to ask for a little sneaky visit of the residence, the apartment. So I'll be looking at 2-bedroom comfort rooms. So comforts, they have view over the village, and prestige rooms, the apartments, they have views over the valley. So I'm in B11 just there for the visit. I'm not staying there, as you know, I'm staying at a hotel. You got the key to enter. When you enter, you've got toilet just here. Not the most exciting to visit when you first come in, but because it's at the entrance, I'll film it and show you your room. So 2-bedroom comfort apartment. This is the bathroom for the 2nd bedroom, so not the master bedroom. Got a nice big bath. Well, not so big, but pretty good in size, I guess. Then we've got the living room. So for us, with Thompson & Travel, we'd sell this for 4 people. You do have a sofa bed. We don't recommend that in general. It's just not enough space, I believe. And then dilutes and makes the ski experience not as great. So in a 2-bedroom apartment, plus they're really good value. They're so cheap, the apartments, in my opinion, at MGM, in Valmorel or Le Grand Domaine, Chamonix, wherever they are. They're really good quality and really good value for luxury apartments. Big table. Fits 6, as you can see, for a 2-bedroom apartment. So there we are. Probably the kids' bedroom, I guess, where you can have twin beds. Double bedding. So good enough. You can separate them, obviously. There's still quite a bit of space here to move the beds if you really want them separate. So the reading lights. Nice wood, light wood, nice and fresh, nice and light. Set your temperature. Forgot to mention at the entrance, you have a little closet here, and you have everything you need for your cleaning products. So vacuum, coffee kettle, the kitchen. Medium-sized fridge, I guess. Not big, not small. So enough for a week. And you got all your kitchen appliances. You have dishwasher in here, microwave oven. You got a little wine cellar, which is pretty good, pretty handy. That's just the bins, I guess, for recycling. Oh, nothing in there. And then the parents' bedroom, I guess, the master bedroom with the bathroom inside it. Nice presented bathroom and slippers from MGM, which is the company looking after the apartment hotel at the Akoya. Really nice bedrooms. Nice and neat, clean, mountain feel, wood, very nice. Then you got the bathroom as well. Let's have a look. So bathroom with shower, toilet and shower. There we go, that's the bathroom. And you might have all the lights switched on, but then when you hop out, you just got one centralized light, which is this one. And then turns everything off. Very handy. So there you go, the 2-bedroom at the Akoya residence, 2-bedroom apartment comfort, which is great for families in Valmorel. Just walk across the street, you're on the main street, and you're about 200 meters from the lifts, maybe 250, so very short walk, but the walk is beautiful through the village, so I highly recommend it. This is the end of our stay in Valmorel. I hope you enjoy watching the video. Make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. If you'd like to get a quote for Valmorel, click the link in the description below. And if you're interested in finding out about the top 7 ski resorts in France, make sure you watch the next video there. I'll see you on the next video.